Just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matter. Forex is my love. When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the truth is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. And welcome back to another episode of our training. Please, can I get a response from like 2 or 3 people so that I know my audio is clear?
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Today, we are not going to waste too much of our time.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Today, we are going to do more of practical class than what you have been doing from the beginning of the sections. So please, if you don't have a pen, paper, calculator beside you, I will employ you to just get them beside you. And today we are going to do something different. Nobody will ask any question until I open the floor for questioning. I want everybody to listen, and my class will not exceed 1 hour today. I promise you. Whatever position the 1 hour meets me, that is when I'm going to stop. So nobody will ask question until I open the floor for questioning. So for you not to forget your question, so I have a pen, paper beside you. For you not to miss whatever thing we are going to do based on arithmetics, have a calculator with you. So that will be the exam. I mean, that will be the advice I will give to every one of us today. So having said this, now let's go straight to the work of the day. Today we are going to go. I'm going to use my account. I'll first start from one demo account because I've updated our robots. So I'm going to drop the updated version in the group. If you are in the paid group, you have to download the updated version, and you're going to replace it with the old one that I've gave you before, because the updated version has some quality that the old one doesn't have. But you don't need to change anything about your trade. Just go to your chart, remove the old robot, put the new one, and load the setting that you already created in the old one, because I make sure that everything goes along so that many of us that doesn't have technical skill, we are not going to have issue with our account that is running. So we do that. I'm going to do this for everyone, but most likely people that doesn't use my IB, you are going to be paying tokens for every time I did update on my software, because every update you have to pay for renewal. But I didn't want anybody that's using my IB to pay any other thing apart from purchasing. You have to get everything free, because the reason is this. I need to be honest with every one of us. If you are using my IB, I'm getting incentive. It's not a big money, but incentive from the broker, because you are trading with my IB. So common sense means that I shouldn't charge you for anything again, because at least I'm getting something from your trades, not directly from your money, but from your trade, from your volume. So most of the thing I will be doing is either you don't pay me at all, or you pay me very minute compensation. So that's what I want to do for everyone using my my IB going forward. So like I said, by Sunday, after the class on Sunday, I'm going to drop the updated version of the software in the group. And maybe if I have opportunity to do short video for some people that doesn't have technical knowledge at all, to watch that video before they go and update their trades, I will do that so that I can support everybody clearly. And those people who doesn't use my IB, I'm not forcing you to use my IB. Keep using whichever broker you think you love. Keep using them. I'm not forcing anyone. The only condition is, most of the thing you are going to pay 100% because it's hard work. It's not easy. It's not easy for me to be doing all this thing I'm doing. So you just need to pay. for the services. So that is all. So now the first thing we need to do today is I'm going to share my screen with you guys, but I'm going to share the screen with the demo account first. And we are going to use that demo account to do practical. And I don't want to stay too long on each account. Then after we move from that demo account, we are going to move to my gold investment account, which is a live account. I want to go to that gold account because of Mr. Felix. Theo Felix is in the group. I'm seeing him. He has a particular scenario that I have in my gold investment. So we are going to talk about that gold investment, and you are going to see how I'm going to do either rollover or trimming. Actually, I have to do the gold yesterday because the opportunity that came for me yesterday was so favorable. But I don't want to be selfish. I can't tell all of you to buy something from me. Then I always take care of myself alone. So I have to delay it to today. Though when I look at it before the class, I realize that the opportunity is not favorable anymore. But for the purpose of the class, I will use my account, gold account, to explain to Mr. Theo Felix, because he has that kind of situation on one of his accounts. Then after that, we move to another account, which is a currency account, where I have about 3 hedging situation. And I want to go there because a client called me from maybe Germany yesterday, and he's telling me that since he has been trading, there's always float. I have to tutor him, and he agreed, and he accepted. I don't know, maybe the particular person is in the group today, but I'll go there purposely because of somebody who asked such a question yesterday, and I'm going to show the person how I've been trading with my software for decades. Then we'll move to the third account. If time permits us, we work together. And remember, we are going to use 1 demo account, 3 live accounts for today practical class. I don't want to simulate anything anymore because last week we simulated a particular account, a particular data, but I just feel like, let me just use my account this week and see how it goes. Maybe some people will have confidence, because what trading required is confidence. Confidence in what you are doing, believe in what you are doing, don't shake your mind, and everything will be going along the way. There's no quick cash. I will keep on telling every one of you, there's no quick cash in trading, but there's future financial empowerment in trading. By the time you understand everything I'm showing you, you can do anything. Even me that I'm telling you that you can make good money in time, you can make more money more than me, depending on how you have the confidence, the risk appetite, because our risk appetite are different from one person to another person, and that gives difference. Even me that I'm mentoring you now today, tomorrow I can come to learn from you with the same software because you have risk appetite more than me. So don't get it wrong. Don't say because I'm the one teaching you today with my software, you are not going to come back and teach me tomorrow with my software, not your software. The same software I sold to you, I can still come back to you tomorrow that how are you making this kind of money every month? And you tell me that no, after I finish your training, this is the approach I'm using. So that is why learning is continuous. Nobody is the master of all things. So having said that, let's move to the job of today. The first, I think, yeah, I'll first share the screen. Please, if you see the screen, you just let me know that you have seen the screen, guys.
Yes, I've seen some.
Seen, sir.
All right. So now,
Yeah, we can see it.
yeah. Now, the first thing we need to do here, this is a demo account. Let me close this so that we can have, this is a demo account. And the reason why I brought you to the demo account is because This is where I'm testing the new software, the updated one, to see maybe it's going to do what we want it to do. This strategy was idea of somebody who bought my software, who is still in the group, in our group as at I'm talking today. Let me see if I'll be opportune to know. Mr. Odugua, I don't know, maybe he's in the class.
Yeah, I'm here, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good, yeah. Because I don't tell people, I don't take anybody's glory with mine. I don't take anybody pride with mine. Mr. Odugua spoke to me after I bought my software that he liked to trade gold. And when he explained to me how we want to be trading the gold, I realized that my software will not handle it that way. And that is why I updated this second robot for everybody to benefit from. So, Mr. Lugo, I really appreciate your contribution to the development of my ideas. So now if you look at this account, I want you to look at it critically and carefully. If you look at this account, we have gold, and you know the culture is whenever you want to trim, you want to roll over your account. One, don't receive call from anybody. Stay away from your wife and your kids, not because you are cruel, but because you need attention to do this thing properly. Calm down. If you are stressed, don't come to your trading platform. If something you are nervous, please don't come to your trading platform. Calm down. My strategy is not like other strategy that you need to panic, you need to run. If you didn't do it today, you do it next time. The only problem is it depends on the kind of forex broker you are using. All my brokers, I'm negotiating for all my clients that they should not charge them swap. So if you are using my broker, most likely you will be using a broker that will not charge you swap. Forex doesn't charge swap for 1 month. So people that are using BD Swiss, I will go to BD Swiss office on Monday that they should remove my swap for all my clients, because when you are following me, I should be able to fight for you. So now, if you look at our pounds USD, I've trimmed some of it just to simulate what I want to do, to see maybe the software works the way I want it to work before I deploy it to everyone. So we can see sell 0.4, sell 0.1. And this sell, if you add two of them together, it became 0.5. Then if you look at buy, which is 0.5. So now that means I've edged it. Now, if you now look at 0.5, as at this night we are talking, is sitting at profit of $63, okay? And 0.10 is sitting at minus $83, and 0.40 is sitting at minus $375. Now, I will give you one tip. Anytime you are doing this kind of calculation, anyone that goes in your favor, you see this one is 65, leave it at 65. Anyone that goes against you, just approximate it. Look at this one is minus 83.6. I will see it as minus 84. And this one is minus 378, which is fine. It doesn't have any decimal. But sometimes I will say minus 379, just to take some additional precaution so that I will be at edge of winning almost every time. It's very important, okay? Unfortunately, I don't know. Let me quickly try something, because I like writing things down anytime but I don't know, maybe my Epic Pen will work on this screen. Let me try it before I conclude. So if it works, you let me know. If it doesn't work, then we need to snub it. I'm not. So now, please guys, I want to circle a particular place on the chart. Just let me know if you see the circle. Did you see the circle? I circle a place on the chart. Did you see the circle, please, guys?
No,
There's no circle.
I didn't see
No
anything.
circle.
Okay, you
I
don't see
see
it.
a yellow circle, but I don't know if that is coming from the pen
No,
or.
no, I put blue circle. Okay, if you don't see it, that means the circle doesn't work on the chart. So
I think I can see small, very small blue circle.
very small blue circle. Then that
Right,
Yes,
a
with
couple
a
of
pointer.
things.
With a pointer.
It's
Oh yeah,
moving
I
with the
can see the blue circle.
okay, if you can see the blue circle, then I'm going to use
I can see a circle, like a cursor, this thing just under by the side of it.
I can see a circle between the other blocks, sir.
other block. What is other blocks? Please don't come here with the mind of I don't believe in all that. So okay, let me see something, because I like my class to be multimedia, to be at least yeah.
It's just the blue circle is sitting on this horizontal line where it says untested support, just on top of it, the green line.
Now I circle again. Can somebody see this circle? I have removed the blue circle.
I don't know.
There's no circle.
All I can see is
No,
the
we
blue
The
can't
circle we
see.
can see is the circle.
Can you write a couple of stuff
circle
so that
next
we
to
see?
the
okay,
Because
okay.
sometimes
Okay,
it's possible that
okay, no problem. Let's do this. No problem. Let's do this, please. Because if you see the circle, I will be very, very happy. Let me see if you see a circle now, and tell me the color of the circle.
He's having
Oh yeah, there's a
walking, so I
circle.
just
It's
took him in
like
the room.
purple
Yes.
circle.
Pink.
Yeah,
is it
there
red
is a
or
circle like
yeah.
violet or purple.
Yeah,
Thank
something
you.
like that.
Circling
Or
that
yeah, or
profit,
purple.
that profit icon or column, the profit column.
Oh, thank you. If you see the circle,
Purple.
thank you. If you see the circle, that means I have achieved what I want to achieve. Now, if you look at that profits side, now what I want you to understand there is I want us to be a little bit multimedia in whatever thing we are doing. Now, if you look at this is plus 60. I put a star now. I think everybody saw this star. I put a star.
There.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Great.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I'm sorted. I'm very happy because I love to do my things in a multimedia way. So now what we're going to do now is, if you look at what we have here, if you have a pen and paper, you can write it down. We are going to deal with pounds, USD, GBP, USD. You can see that we have sell at lot 0.40, and the profit, the profit and loss is minus 376, approximate it. Then we have another sell, pounds USD 0.10, and the value is 82.1. Then we have another buys, which is a 0.50. I'm writing as I'm talking to you, so you can write. And the profit and loss is plus 58. Let's say plus 58. Let me put it that way. I don't normally like to approximate my favorable, the profit that favored me. So I think we saw everything, right? Are we okay with everything I explained now?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what I want us to do now is, I pray I could be able to do all this, and I want to do it the way everybody will understand. I want to share I want to share the board, the whiteboard now. The whiteboard. Just give me a few seconds to figure it out. So we want to share a whiteboard. Okay, if I can't see the whiteboard, I'm going to use Microsoft Whiteboard. I told you I'm not a professional in these things. So, and I want to achieve what I want to achieve. So what I'm going to do now is, let's try to use Microsoft Whiteboard to accompany what we're doing. I'm launching Microsoft Whiteboard. I'm going to share it with us also, because I want it to be more practical than we are just talking everything every time. So. What am I going to do here? Okay. Okay, then I'm going to share, I'm going to grab the screen. The screen we are using here, I'm going to grab it. I want to grab the screen. So the first thing I want to stop sharing this. Okay, let me do this. Let me stop sharing it. Then let's go to, let me go to whiteboard. I have muted everybody. I've muted everybody, but I think some people are still, they unmute themselves and they are still talking. Please mute yourself. Don't let us fight, guys. Okay, now you remember, let me just, because I want to be a little bit faster this night. So let's remember that we have we are dealing with pounds USD. Please, if you see my screen, let me know, please, guys. One or two people.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
can
sir.
see it.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay. So the first one is sell 0.40, and that one give us minus $376. The second one we have sell 0.10, and that one give us minus $82. 10 cents. Some people are just, I don't know what I can call them. Okay. So now, and the third one we have buy, which is a 0.50. And if you look at it now, you will have seen, and this one is positive, is positive $58. Remember, the market is still moving up and down, but I'm going to use this one to explain to us. Then we now go to market to execute it. Then I'll quickly go to my live account. Okay. Now, if you look at this is what we pick from the pounds USD, and this is what we want to deal with now. Okay. So now we want to trim and we want to have small profit. It depends on everybody's profit, but me, I just feel like let me just have small profit so that I can take away my what we call it, my edge. I can reduce my edge again and start trading afresh. Okay, now having said that, okay, I want to tackle this. Some people will say they want to tackle the first one, but I want to tackle this like the one like LIFO approach. You know, we talk about LIFO, we talk about FIFO, but now me, I want to tackle LIFO approach, the one that is close to the profitable one. You see, don't be confused, guys. Your approach, I can't teach you approach. I can only teach you how to use all these tools. So don't say you want to emulate me 100%. Just understand what scenario that warranted you to use FIFO, what scenario that warranted you to use LIFO, what scenario that warranted you to use random. Once you know how to use them, you can use them as anyhow. You don't need to use them the way I am using them. They are just tools. And mine is to just show you how to use tools. For example, if you are driving a car, everybody knows that brake will stop a car. But the way we use our brake is different. Some people will they will press their brake one electricity pole before the front car. Some will move closer to that car before they press the brake. The only thing is, all of us, or two of them, knows that brake will stop the car, but they apply the brake at different time. That is what I want you to know. That what is the function of the brake? Please, who is that person talking in the meeting? Who is that person? So what I want you to know is this is brake. We use it to stop a car. Then it's now left for you to keep to brake your car at 1 kilometer away from the front car, or a 1 electric pole away from the front car, or just an inch, bumper to bumper away from another car. But all of us knows that brake will stop our car. I think we understand the scenario I'm talking about, sir. Just one person or two, just say yes, so that we know we are on same page.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So don't say because I said I will use FIFO, then you will start using FIFO. Don't say because I said no, I will use LIFO. Just know what FIFO stands for, when to use it, know what LIFO stands for, when to use it, because that's what I would say it will benefit you. But if you want to copy me or you want to emulate me, you can get confused. Be yourself. Use your understanding to apply the solution and the tools. Don't try to copy me or copy someone else. If you copy people, you can't be succeed. But if you be on your own, you know who you are, apply these tools the way you are. That is a psychology that can make you become a master of the tools. Okay. Now, if you have a pen and paper there, I want to tell you what we are going to do first. I don't want to use the FIFO. I want to use the price that is next to the one I want to deal with, which is positive 58. Okay. Now, if I want to use this one told me that 0.1 is equivalent to minus 82.10. This is arithmetic, but it's logic. Now, let me now tell you the first thing that need to come to your mind is that you want to know the value of 0.01. So 0.10 gave us $82.10. What will 0.01 give us? We don't know. That's what we want to finalize. Okay. If you have a pen and paper, just write it down like this. It can look simple when I'm doing it, but when you are left alone, you can start asking questions that and this thing. So that's why when you are coming to my class, it's different from other classes you have been attending. I don't tell you about candle pattern here. I tell you about arithmetic. You understand? Now, and I have small board, so I have to be cleaning my board from time to time. I'll be cleaning my board from time to time. So now, what are the tricks you are going to use? You are not going to convert the lot size to monetary value to make it easy for you to get it. You convert your lot size to monetary value. 0.10, what it means in monetary value is $1. Now, that means $1 is equivalent to minus 82.10. $1 is equivalent to minus 82.10. Okay. We are not going to do anything with this one because this one is our favorable asset, which is on profit. Now, we want to know what value that 0.01 is going to give us. Now we know the value that $1 gave us. Don't get confused. Just follow the principle, write it down as I'm saying it, and when you are alone, you practice it 2 or 3 times, you are going to get it. And once it stick in your brain, you can never forget it anymore. Now, 0.01. The monetary value of 0.01 is 10 cents, 0.10. So that's what we want to know. Now, if you want to know the value that $1 is going to give you here, you just divide 82.10 by 1, and it's going to give you what? 82.10. Then, what will 10 cents to give you? Just multiply this by 10 cents. and this will give you $8.21. Please, this means that for every time you are reducing the negative side by 0.01, you are losing $8.21. Please, you may not get it at once. That is why I'm recording. I'll put it in the group. And that is why when you are coming to the class, have a pen, have paper, and have calculator. So that those one will be making you to at least go along with the class. Okay, now let's now go to our chart. Sorry. I've stopped it. Then I need to go to my chart now. Now I have to, what do we call it? What's wrong with me? I hope I didn't stop. My goodness. Okay. I thought I closed. Okay. Now, if you see my chart, can you tell me you saw my chart now, guys?
Yes, you can.
Oh, good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
But if you look at everything I explained in the practical class on the chalkboard, everything has changed. The scenario has changed. That time is 58. When we came here, it's 48. But we are still going to apply the same thing. Now, what I want to do now is I want to know that 1 divided by 8 is $8. I mean, 8, you can see that it's 81. Let me say it's 81. 81 divided by 1 is 81. Now, 0.1, which is 10 cents, multiplied by 81 is $8.12. Like it's fluctuating. So now, the first thing I need to do is to come here and right-click here and say I want to modify this account. And I said, modify, market execution. I want to close 0.01. I must know the unit of 0.01. So now when I close it,
Please, can you drag?
I've closed it, then we have to go to history. When I go to the history, look at what I calculated for you on the board. 0.01 is equivalent to $8.12. You can see that my calculation is accurate. Now we know that 0.01 will give us $8.12. And here we have 54 now. Now it's not your choice to know that, okay, I'm going to close this profit at 0.05 lot size or entire, but when I close it, I'm closing it now, guys. I'll close it. Now each 0.01 is $8.12. How many $8.12 am I going to see in 51? So I'm going to say, I'll bring my calculator out. I've already bring my calculator out. I'll say $51 divided by $8.12. I'm going to see 6 of it. Then I can say, okay, out of the 6 of it, I'm going to remove 0.04 from that negative side. Then I'll keep 2 of what is left as my profit. Let's do it and you will see the result. Now, let's go back to the trade. And I'm going to come back to this one now. We already, out of 4, we have removed 1. So we are going to remove 3 to make it 4. Then we make this one 0.03. Remember, it's 0.1 before. So now when I close it, I have 0.6 left. And if I come back here, I look at it, 24 plus minus 24 plus minus 12, minus 24.09 plus minus 8 point something, 8.12, 51 is still greater. 50, what is left is my profit I took from the trimming I did. That is the profit I took from the trimming I did. Now I must go back to the trade and go and hedge the pounds. Now back to 0.46, 0.4, 0.06. You add them together, they become 0.46. Now I need to buy on pounds 0.46 buy. Now I've locked the legs back. If not because I'm explaining to you, this thing take me only 5 minutes in a week to do. or anytime I feel like I want to come and check my trade. I only use 5 minutes in a week, in a month, in a day. So 5 minutes is not too much for you to do this in your trading. So now I've completed everything I want to do on this account for the day. It's everything I did here is just you have to calm down, do your arithmetic on a paper, get it right or your diary, and execute it on your chart. You are done. Now, or as far as this one is concerned now, on our pounds, we have reduced the lot size that is hedged from 0.50 to 0.46. So this is the way we are going to be reducing the hedge asset bit by bit, day by day, week by week, month by month, till we liquidate those assets and our account will become normal back. I normally tell everyone, the skill everybody needs in this market is how you are not going to give $1 of your profit to a broker. That is the skill you need first. One moment you know that broker can never take $1 of your capital, there's no way you're not going to make profit. Guys, there's no way. So this is the first practical. Now, before I move to another second practical, please, can anybody tells me you saw what I did and you may not understand it fully, but you saw what I did and you are going to practice it. I just need yes from 2 or 3 people.
Yes, sir. We understand for now and we're gonna do better.
Okay. For now.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
Mr. Folari.
Yes, sir.
Is Otegbe here talking? Though I've not gotten the robot, but
Okay.
I want to, I've seen a lot in Forex. So
Yeah.
I'm following you bumper to bumper. I want to know the nitty-gritty, the way you trade, the way you do your edge and trimming and everything before I will try and jump in.
Okay.
So what you did now, I'm a slow learner, but once I get it, I will be the professor of it. That's the way I learn things.
No problem,
So
sir.
what you did now, I will go over and practice it. I know it will become my blood.
No problem. So
Thank
now,
you, sir.
yeah, now I'm going to reference the second practical class that I'm going now to Mr. Phil Felix. Mr. Phil Felix, you called me within the week that you are trading gold and your gold edge at 0.01 both end. I was so annoyed with you because I told every one of us that since you don't know what we are doing clearly, don't trade gold. Gold is for professional. And you see, gold asset is where broker make a lot of money from retail trader, because that is the asset that blew people's account mostly. And because of our greed and lack of understanding of Forex, majority of us, even somebody that has $50, $100 will go and trade gold and come back with empty wallet after a few hours. So I dedicated this class, this gold explanation to you, Mr. Phil. So you have to critically look at the way I want to do it. Every approach is the same approach I used first time. You understand? It's the same approach I used in the first time to reduce my edge on pounds, but you just have to summon courage. So now let me close.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Okay, so let me just close what can I call it? Okay, let's go to the gold FBS. Okay, please, once you see my chart, can you let me know you saw my chart, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
see
sir.
the chart.
Okay, this is FBS Forex Real 10, so that you can see that it's not demo account. I don't use demo. I don't train people with demo. I train people with live account. If you are a trader, I don't see the reason why you gather people and be trading demo. I don't have time for that. Okay. Now, if you look at here, Mr. Phil, I'm going to let me see if I can I can't, because I need to annotate everything here. If you look at the distance between my buy and sell, let me see. You see the distance? I'm drawing a line now. Did you see the line?
Yes, sir. I can see it very well, sir.
Okay. Now, if you look at, there's a trade on top. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Yeah. Well, I want to do something here. Okay. Okay. Pen. Okay. If you look at here, there's a trade here. And if you look at here, there's a trade here. Look at the distance. In a normal way, for somebody who have not been practicing hedging, you are going to be confused. Now you are going to be confused. You are going to be running up and down, because the reason is that in between these spaces, I've closed a lot of trades. So as God is threatening me and keep on going up, I'm closing the profit every moment I have opportunity. I want to close the profit until God is tired. Then when he's tired, I will now calm down. Please don't struggle with market. This is where the problem is with most of the retail trader. We always struggle with market. We always panic. If you have a system that is so sure, don't just scare. Just be looking. Let market did whatever thing they want to do with everybody. Then you calm down and come and analyze it, and you start dealing with it. If you look at this distance, let me go to my trade history. You will see I've closed a lot of profit. I keep on closing it as, and this thing edge when it was when it edged at 0.89. No, not 0. Oh, sorry, I'm saying nonsense. This I got edged at 3.76 lot size. You can see this is a live account, sir. It's not a demo account. This edge at 3.76. Many of my counterparts in the market have already blown the account. But because I'm an edge trader, I don't care. So I now calm down that, okay, when you finish all your nonsense, I will start dealing with you. So I started dealing with inside of the edge. I don't even do LIFO, and I didn't do FIFO. I was doing random closing. Any opportunity I see profit, I close it. I know I'm going to face the battle. When market calm down, there's no opportunity again. Now, let me now show you how I supposed to treat this. I supposed to do this thing yesterday because it was so profitable. But I look at myself that, no, if I do this, I want to do the recording and put it on my YouTube. But if my clients watch YouTube and if I'm explaining to them in a live class, they will be different. So let me delay it to today. That's why I delay it. And unfortunately, it's not favorable again, but I'm going to explain it for you guys because I won't lose money here. My capital is still intact. It's only profit I'm going to give a small back to broker just for me to get my capital intact again. And that's why I said there won't be any problem for me to use this to explain to you. So now, guys, we have seen here that we have from 3.7 something. I've edged it. I've reduced the edge to 0.75. So we have 0.75 sell. We have 0.75 buy. Then amateur who doesn't know or who doesn't understand hedging, this will become problem. It's either you want to open one leg, then be thinking that at a demand or at a supply, market will come to my direction. I don't do that. I will close the edge till Jesus Christ come back. My case on Forex is like Baba Jebu. You can't collect my money easily. I would rather wait, if it is 2 years, for me to clear this edge and get my money back from Forex. I will do it. And this is the method you are going to use to do that. So now, let's say our sell side is lot size is 0.75, and the lot, I mean the loss there is $4,898. $4,898. Yeah, I put 898. Then our buy side is 0.75, and our float, because it's float 218, I would say minus 570. Okay. Now I'm going to go to, let's stop this sharing of the screen. Now let's go to our board, our whiteboard. Let me check. Let me look for our whiteboard. This is our whiteboard. Now let's go and do our primary calculation here. Then we'll now come back to what we call it. Okay. Now I'm going to, I'm going to clean our board. Mr. Felix, what you are going to use, this is a preliminary thing. If you have time during the week, you can engage me to show you, because your case has reached a level of rollover. So
Okay,
now,
sir. Okay,
yeah,
sir.
we are trading, we are dealing with gold now. Okay, so our sell is 0.575, sorry, and our profit and loss here is minus 4,908. Some retail trader are already panicking when they see 4,000. You have to build up the confidence in trading. So now our buy side is 0.75, and our loss and that edge is minus 570. No problem. Now we are going to deal with both sides because none of the side is favorable. The only thing we want to benefit from here is to reduce the lot, is to reduce our edge lot size. We are not gaining anything. We are going to be at loss. But why am I doing this? It's because in between, I will need to go back to our chart. Let me stop the chart, the sharing here, FBS, okay? Now, let me now come back to here. I don't want to rush too much. Have you seen my chart, please, guys?
Yes, sir, we can
Yes,
see.
we can see it.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you look at my balance is $51,587. Why my equity is 46? I don't need that equity for now. We are going to do classes about all the relationship about this later. But let me go to my float. My float is minus, no, I don't even need the float. I just need my equity, balance and equity to get my to get my what I've took from gold that I need to use to relieve myself. Okay, so now if you look at my account, my money is $50,000 in gold investment. Now, if you look at 51,587, that means a profit of 1,587 is already sitting in my account. Forget about my float. I don't care about float. And I will still tell you what the importance of float in trading. That is what a broker normally used to scare a retail trader. I was with one of my colleagues yesterday in Santin, their hedge fund manager. When I peep on their screen, they have minus 10 million rand on their float, minus 10 million rand. And I asked him, for how long are you going to keep this minus 10 million rand? He said till kingdom come, because sometimes we keep minus 2 million, 50 million, 100 million rand per year. Yes, because they are hedge fund manager. If you want to trade and succeed in Forex, don't let float scare you. What you are going to learn is how can you manage float. We call it float management. We are going to reach that class. We are going to reach that level in our class in future. So I don't care about my float. All I care about is my balance must not come down below 50,000. Anytime your balance is maintaining your capital, that means broker has not yet starting taking your money. So you will now have a strategy for you to be managing your float. It's from your float you are going to be making money on daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and yearly basis. It's your float that's your risk. And there's no risk, there's no reward. In those days when I don't understand this, I always like to close my trade is either on stop loss or small profit. My float is always at zero balance every time because I believe that you have to be zero. It doesn't supposed to be zero. For donkey years, if you are a good trader, you must have float. This float must be continuous because that is your risk, and that is the risk that will give you reward. So keep that in your mind from tonight onward. Now, let's now go back to, now we have seen that we only need, we have made 1,587 profit to our capital. And from this, we are going to sacrifice to reduce our lot size. And that is what we call rollover. Rollover is the money you have made, but you want to sacrifice part of it to make life comfortable for you. That's what we call rollover. When you are trimming, you are still making money in trimming. So there's a difference between trimming and rollover. You have to understand both of them very well. And when do you normally like to do rollover? For me, I do rollover once in a month, which at the end of this month, I'm going to do another class with my live account on rollover so that you will know what is going on in my brain and in my mindset as the type of trader I am. Okay, now let's go back to our board, our whiteboard. So, okay, now I'm sharing the whiteboard. Please, guys, if you see my whiteboard, just let me know that you have seen my whiteboard, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir. We can see your whiteboard.
Okay, good. Now, can somebody tell me that the first thing we need to look for on this information on this whiteboard? Can somebody just think that this is what information we are looking for?
Don't worry. If I may try.
Yes, sir.
We have 0.75 on both sides.
Yes, sir.
The first thing we want to find out, and this is on both sides, is the value of 0.01.
God will bless you. Don't go further. Don't go further. That's the first thing we need to know here. We want to know the value of 0.01 lot size in terms of money. Once we know that, that have solved our problem. If you don't know that value, you can't do anything.
I'm sure.
Now,
someone give me up here. Someone give me.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that speaking without muting the mic? I'm going to remove you completely. You have finished the class tonight. That's all. So now 0.0. You remember the first class when we first started this class? The first thing I first of all tell us is standard lot, mini lot, micro lot. I'm using the approach now. So those people that doesn't enter that class that time, you are going to struggle a bit. Or those people that be in that class, but they didn't take it as a valuable information, this is where you are going to struggle. Now, 0.75. Can somebody tell me the value of 0.075 in terms of money? Who will tell me what is 0.75 in terms of money? Can somebody try?
0.75 should be, in terms of money, that should be
$7.5.
Yeah,
correct.
$7.5. Yeah.
Correct. God will bless you, sir. So is $7.50. Okay. Now, what we want to do now, is that, okay, we know that this one is $7.50, okay? Now we are going to tackle the most unfavorable condition. This is the one that is most unfavorable condition. So we want to know the value of 0.01. Can somebody tell me how can we know the value of 0.01? Can somebody try?
It should be 4898 divided by 750.
Good. That is the first step. But that will never give us the value for 0.01. So that's the most crucial step, first step to take. So we have 4898 divided by 7.50. And that will give us 600 and, let me put it here. That will give us, oh my goodness, let me pick the calculator out again. That will give us $653.07. Okay, that's what it's going to give us. Okay, let me put it on the board so that every one of us will see 653.07. Okay, that's what it's going to give us. We have known that. Now, can somebody tell me what is monetary value of 0.01 in dollars? This is a lot.
10 cents.
10 cents, correct. So 0.10. Now, for us to now know what 0.01 will be, we are going to multiply 653.07 times 0.10. Can somebody use his calculator to tell us what it's going to give us? Times 0.10.
I think
Anybody?
it should be
65.03.
It will give us $65,
30 cents.
31,
31 cents.
Yes, that's what it's going to give us. That is exactly what it's going to give us. It's not going to give us, let me put it here. Round off, that's $65.31. That's it. So we have known the value of each 0.01. Now, let's now go and do operation clear my loss now on our chart. We've done that. We understand that. Now, so what I want to do now is remember that our profit that we have taken from market is $1,587. Okay. So the first thing we need to ask ourselves is that how many $65.31 are we going to see in 1,000? So we are going to say 1,587 divided by $65.31. We want to know how many. We have to see 24 of it. We are going to see 24 of it. 24. But mind you, I'm not going to remove all the 24. I still want to keep part of the profit. So I just want to reduce the lot size a bit so that my hedging will be removing, and while I'm trading, you can look at this chart. I'm not trading another chart because I want to do this class to cover it. I don't want to explain. I want to do it in front of us. Okay. Now I need 24. So out of these 24s, my gentle people, I'm going to risk 12. I'm going to take 12 out of it. So if I want to take 12, that means I will take 6 on sell, 6 on buy. Can somebody say it's clear? One or two people. Is my explanation clear, or you want me to do the calculation? It's clear.
If I may, no, let me. I think I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
you know that the 0.75 we dealt with the sell side is 448 whatever.
No, we are not going. Don't ever use the 0.75. You always calculate until you get unit value of 10 cents.
I know. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. That we started from divide by 0.75, then we went down to the value of 10 cents for the
Okay.
sell.
All right.
Now what I'm thinking is we have not arrived at it is 65.01
Yes.
value for the sell is 65. I thought we have to find the 10-cent value of the buy too, which will be less than 65.
We can do that. Thank you, Mr. Odugua. I love your approach. Remember, I said it in the first instance that if they gave all of us the same tools, we are going to get different answer.
Okay.
Did you understand? I said it in the
yes,
once.
You did. You did.
What you are saying now is approachable.
From dead to stone, by the way.
You can use the same strategy.
Okay.
What I'm saying now, I can use the same strategy.
Okay.
The most important thing is know how to use the tools. Did you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Know how to use the tools. Then which one is better approach? Your approach or my approach? Because I would never tell you that my approach is better than your approach. So now we are going to now practicalize the two strategy. And you'll be surprised that maybe your approach is better than me, the owner of the software, which I don't have any reason to hide it away from anybody. Once you are good in my robot than me, I will need to learn that approach. That is how to learn. You must have open mind.
I'm a student, so.
No, it's not about being student. It's about the way we think are not the same. So if your approach is better, I would prefer to use your approach than using my approach. So now my approach is on the sell side. Let's restructure the question, guys. Yes, I love people that can think, that can reason too. Now let's restructure our approach now. Let's say at the sell side, 0.01 at the sell side is equal to $65.31. Is it clear to every one of us now? Please, one or two people.
Yes, sir, and much similar.
Not clear on my side.
Okay, I will explain to you, sir, why it must be clear. When we calculate and get this answer, we use this level. We use sell. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. Now, because one of our member now said, why can't we consider sell and we consider buy instead of using sell to generalize? So we want to use buy side now. So I'm going to clean this side. So we use buy. So now on the sell side, when we use the calculation for sell, we have 65.31. Let's keep that in mind. Now we are going to use this. The same approach. Let's say this is $7.50, and we have to divide 570. Can we do that? 570 by 570 by 7.50.
That's 76.
That's 76. Now 76 multiplied by 0.10 multiplied by 0.1. That is $7.60.
Yeah, 760.
Yeah. So here we have 7.60. So both of them are minus anyway, because we are not making profit on this side. So now the question we want to ask now is, okay, how many, if we want to reduce this $7.50 and we have a profit of 1,500 1,587, sorry, 1,587. How many divided by 7.60, 7.60? We are going to get 280 times. So now, this approach is good, not that it's not good, but if we want to do it in an appropriate way, I will close all this completely on our chart. 100% close it. Okay? Then when we close it, out of our profit, 570 will move out. And it will remain 1,020 dollars. And from $1,020, we look for how many of these we have to close. How many of these sell we have to close. But to me, it will look so complicated to me. The strategy is okay, it's perfectly okay, it's doable. But to me, I want something that will be more easier for me, that I will
Mr.
not
Folarin.
treat, I will not, hello?
Mr. Folarin, good evening. Philip Okafor here.
Philip Okafor, yes, good evening.
Okay, thank you. I quite like what we're doing. Why not if we close the buy, rather than close the buy, transfer the value of the buy into the sell, then we do our rollover based on the aggregate value of the so it will be 4,898 plus 570. So it will be a total of 0.75 times 2. That's
I understand you. We can't do
Yes,
that.
sir.
We can't
Okay.
do that because you can remember that once we add everything together here, it became minus 5,000. We are calculating based on the profit we have made before that we are willing to roll over. So don't let us make it complicated. My approach is a primary school approach that everybody will understand. Mr. Dunuga bring approach, which that approach is applicable, but it's going to be cunning a bit. Me, I can use the approach. I won't lie to you. Myself, I can use the approach. But I won't use the approach tonight. I will use the approach I first of all said us we're going to use. Mr. Philip, we can't match them together. We can't match them together because
Okay.
if we match them together, we are going to make a blunder along the way.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I agree for that part.
Yeah.
Then what about this other part where so what my brother suggested, which you've agreed that is nice, since we're looking for 7.60 is in the 1,500, we're also looking for how many 65 that is in the 1,500. So I think maybe so what I need to do is I need to sit down with an Excel sheet and do something that I can revert to you. Then in our next class you can
No
say
problem.
to
I've said it several times. I've said it several times. The most important thing is to understand how to use the tools. The way we are going to use the tools is going to differ from individuals. So me, I would prefer to make my tools to use it in a very simpler way than to use it in a very complicated way. Either you use it in a simpler way or complicated way. The most important thing is we got solution and we didn't lose $1 of our capital. Mr. Don Jonathan, you are raising your hand. What do you want to say quickly, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I asked a question in the chat, but you didn't answer, sir. It's assuming through the closing, you get to 0.01 on both sides, of the hedging. How would you now solve that kind of problem?
I will solve it. I will solve it. That's why I'm referring to Mr. Phil Felix, because he's in this kind of scenario. But now he's
Yes,
on
sir. Please,
yes.
Please, sorry to break you. And I want to ask, yes, must the two legs be balanced when you're rolling over?
it must be balanced always. Once you open one leg, you have already made a mistake in trading. Always. Whatever you do to A, you must do to B immediately.
Sir, can I make a quick comment?
Make a quick comment, sir, because I want to take a decision now.
Yeah, so sorry to take time.
No problem.
Now, sir, you see, the way I am thinking is there is no way I will ever close the whole 570. You know why? Because both legs must be balanced. So what I will do is I may say, okay, how much do we have? I have 1,500. So I will say, okay, 60. Let me look at the sell side. Let me take, I know the O1, what O1 is. I can do maybe 65.31 times 8. I take out 08. Okay. Then I will go, then I now know how much is my money remaining. 1,500 now remaining this. I will now go to buy. I know 01 here is 760. I will take out exactly what I took out from sell. From sell, I took out 08. So from buy, I will take out 08. 08 in buy will be 760 times 8. So I will be looking at the money until I arrive at, okay, this money is okay. I don't want to go beneath, but I will be taking out the same. If I take out 02 here, it will be 65.31 times 2. I will go down. I take out 02, 76 times 2. That's the way I'm thinking. But I'm listening.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, hold on. If you look at how many $65.31 that is in 1,587 is 24.
Okay.
And that 24, I divided it by 2. It became 12. So I'm going to take 6 up and 6 down.
Okay.
Let's try that first. So people that they don't understand too much mathematics, arithmetics rather, please, you forgive us. You are going to get it. That's why I don't want you to trade something that is cumbersome from the beginning. Okay. So now here I'm going to take partially. Though market has changed, but I don't care. I will take 0.06 here partially. And I will take 0.06 here partially. So now what do we have? If you look at what we have, we still have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, we are still sitting on 1,140, because my money is 50,000. Okay. So if we come here, we can see what we still have, because I've already taken all the history. Because this account is just 7 days. I don't mind. I've not spent too much time on it. So we can still see that if you look at this 0.06, this one took 396 and this one took 39. Okay. So I can still say, okay, if we add these two together, it's not up to even $500. But don't aggressively remove them. Remove them bit by bit so that you don't make a mistake. Here now, I will come back again. I will remove 0. If I even remove 0.09 to work, but I won't do that. I'll do 0.06 again. And I'll come back here, I'll do 0.06. Now, I will come back here and check. You can see my profit is now 708. Now, what I can do now is that, okay, can I keep my profit in 7 days? At the end of the month, that is the way I reason, guys. Okay, before I go there, so that you can see what I'm talking about, before we start reducing our gold, let me quickly tell us what gold has already gave me in 7 days. Okay. So if you see my screen, just let me know you saw my screen, guys. Did you see my screen?
We can see the screen. Yeah,
yes.
We can see
your screen, sir.
Before we started what we are doing, I've already taken 3.2% from gold in 7 days. And my monthly target is between 2.2 to 5%. 2 to 5%. In 7 days, if I keep on this, the way I'm taking the profit, I will end up in 10 or 11 or 12. So it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is my capital. I must not give my capital 1 cent to the broker. So let this be ringing in your brain every time that most important thing is I must not lose my profit. If you know how to protect your profit, you will eventually make profit, and good one. So now we have done that. We have 0.78 as our profit that is left in 7 days of trading gold. So what else do we want to do? Can we remove more, or can we leave it like that? That one depends on individual. That one depends on individual to take the decision. So if it is me now, I will look at, I can't reduce anymore, because if I remove 397 from 700, I'll be left like 200, and 200, I remove 39, I'll be left with like 100 and something. I don't want that. I want to keep my, what do we call it? I want to keep my 708 as my 7 days profit on that trade. So now we have reduced this back to 0.06. Okay. Now, guys, anybody that is talking and doesn't mute his mic, please mute your mic. Respect the platform. We are adults. Okay. Now, you can see. Now, guys, look at what I've done from, I will still go back there, from 3.76. We have reduced the hedging to 0.63 without touching our capital. This is the way hedge fund trade. Retail trader doesn't trade like this. That is why you have to start learning how hedge fund think. This $4,000 at the end of the year, I'm going to show you how much money I will have made from this money, from to my balance and my equity. So all this float is not scaring me at all. I can dare the forex to any level. So now, what are we going to do? Now we have one edge on the top, we have one edge at the bottom, and they are far away. How can we close them? That is the question. I think I will stop my class here because I've already spent another 20 minutes above my 1 hour. It's not a problem. Now, what I'm trying to say here is from ear to ear, the distance is wide. Now the question is, okay, how are we going to make money? Because in this distance, there's no way we can make money, because market must come here before we start making money here. Market must move here before we start making, and the money we are making here is not even the money. We are just going to be taking it back to the market so that we clear the edge. This is the formula that will make you start reducing the edge and still keeping profits. I will still thank Mr. Odugua again. So what we are going to do, which I'm going to do on Monday, is that I'll come to my chart. I'll open another gold. I'll put my robot on top. I don't think my robot is here. Don't put your robot on your laptop, because this is my PC. It's not my server. So I'll put my, okay, let me try. Maybe I can mimic that for you guys. Let me just try. Let me log into my server so that I will explain to you what is a solution that you will do, so that within few months or few weeks, you can be able to overcome the edge properly. Okay. I want to try to go to my server and I will share with you guys. Not a problem. Why did I open a lot of things like this? Okay. Some people are chatting with me. I'm going to attend to all the chats. Just give me a moment to to do what I need to do now to quickly tell us what we do. Okay. You can see, like I said, I don't enter my server until situation warrant me to go to server. Please, guys, most of us will go to server as if we are using our laptop. Don't go to your server every time. If you go to your server every time, you are going to finish the bandwidth in time, and the day you need it urgently, it will not log in. Okay, let me go to my. So I'm sharing my server now. Do we see my server, guys?
Yes, sir.
Good. So what am I going to do on Monday? Okay, I've already started doing it. Yesterday I stopped that because of you guys. I have to stop so that I can do it in front of you. This is the chart that is edge. Okay. How do I know the chart that is edge? Is because you will see the box of the robot on top of it. This one is a clean chart. I've not put anything here. And if you want to look at what kind of you can see is two of them are manual because I've already started altering them. So I would open the second chart. I would drag my software on my second chart. Then I'll come to input. I will load my settings for gold, which is this. And I will change my magic number to become 2. That this chart have to start investment on fresh level. So the money this chart is giving me, I'll be using it to be liquidating this edge. I'll be keeping small, liquidating edge, keeping small, liquidating edge, and I'll make sure I didn't exceed 5% of this because it can edge at any time too. So if this one edge, what do? I will come again, open gold, making thought chart, dry my robot on top, load my settings, go to my magic number and put it, my magic number, this one should be 50,000. Then go to my magic number and put 3 and open it. And that chart will be trading as an independent asset. If you look at the 3 charts, that means I've risked 15% so far. And that is the way I'll be trading until I manage this account for months, for years, and I'll be keeping profit every month. There's no way I won't keep profit. This is how you can trade with rest of mind. In fact, if you travel, you don't have access to internet where you go for 1 week, you don't panic. Because you know the worst that can happen to your asset. So this is the way I'm going to deal with gold next week. Next week, I'm going to open this chart.
Your voice is going. We're losing your voice, sir.
Okay.
We're losing your audio.
How is it now? Hello.
Very good.
Okay. So this is how I'm going to manage my account next week. And guys, I won't lie to you. I won't lie to any one of us. If you are not too desperate to look for quick cash, always, I think you will just let us run till one side is in profit, then you start. No. I don't do that, Mr. Paloma. I don't do that because how you know that this leg is where the market is going? You want to be chasing market like a retail trader. I don't do that. I close my leg every time. And you cannot trim when it's 0.01 is the list. Yes, you cannot trim when it's 0.01. So people are asking questions. Mr. Don Jonathan, you can't. So instead for you now to start trimming, is either you close all of them at loss as in form of rollover, but you must have checked your profit before you do that. And you must not close your rollover, which I think we are going to talk about that strategy of rollover on Sunday. Because you can't say you want to roll over and you just roll over your profit. That is a madness, total madness. Let me tell you how to do rollover. Let's say you start trading from January and your account edge in February 15. Now, okay, I will do that. Let me just finish this one. I'll come there because that area is very sensitive and many people doesn't know. One of my clients traded for 6 months and account edge, and he want to roll over with the profit of 6 months. I cry. That is a wasted effort. You can't roll over like that. Why are you so rushing? I'm going to show us how we do rollover with common sense in trading. I'm going to show us how that will be our class next week. I mean next Sunday. So what am I trying to say is that if you are not looking for money in haste.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Yes,
sir. Mr. Fahim, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to cut you short there.
Yeah.
Something just came to my mind now, sir, and I think I should ask for the benefit of others.
Okay.
Instead of reducing our lot size from 0.75 that we did earlier, what is the implication if we had come to this chart and just open another chart like you did now?
Yeah.
What's the implication? Instead of, because I would have think that we should just leave it and then use the profits we made on this new chart from next week to be closing the leg like we want to do now, because we eventually didn't do the complete rollover.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the question. See.
Okay, sir.
Don't make things complicated for yourself. You have made my own scenario is I'm ready to lose part of my 3% in 7 months to do rollover before I open my second chart. Is acceptable. What you are suggesting is acceptable. The most important thing is learn and know how to use the tools. And when you are using the tools, always consider that your capital must not short $1. Your capital must not short $1. There's no fixed approach to trading. There's no fixed approach to using of trading tools. It depends on how your mindset is working, how your thinking faculty is working. That is why I normally say, if we give my robot to 100 people, 100 people will come with different results at the end of the year. No. If I make 100% profit, I will see somebody that will make 10. We will see somebody that will make 30. We will see somebody that will make 15. Because we are using the same tools, but the way we think and our approach are different. So I can't limit anybody. What you are saying is applicable. When you are trading your account, you can approach it that way. But once you approach it the first time, you realize that it doesn't work. Don't keep on using it. Me, I'm introducing to us the most simplest approach that I'm doing. Any one of us that can think deeper than me can increase it to another level. It's acceptable. Me, I'm just showing you how to use the tools. Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for what you're doing. Another suggestion I think I also want to layer is the fact that, like you always say, why the rush to close it? Why the rush to make money? Why the rush? So what you've said over time, and from my small experience, I'm even laughing because from my experience, this $4,000 we're talking about, I have given it to the market as a desperate trader. That you said something when you were talking, and you said something like, why rush to close your trade? Allow the market do what it has to do. So this thing you're saying really makes sense, because if you've lost money trading, if you've traded the wrong way, we would appreciate what you're doing and how you are trying to set us up for a long-term profitable trading. And what I want to say here is, gold as a nature, as a commodity or whatever indices or whatever it is, has a way of bringing down this 4,000 within the next Friday. One news will bring down this whole thing. So I'm just trying to layer what my brother just said now as to why not just leave it and open another one? Because like you said, Mr. Fala, we can't keep chasing the market.
Yeah.
We are not retail traders.
Yeah.
So if we leave this thing like this, I can assure you that one news will come out next Friday or next Tuesday that this sell position that we've opened that is at minus 4,000 something can immediately go into profit.
No,
so my question will now go to you, sir.
Mm.
At that point, it goes. Say we leave this trade like this. We're not edging, we're not rolling over, we're not doing anything. We leave it like this till next week. And this minus 4,000, because I called you the other time to tell you one of my trade has gone like this and I'm seeing losses, and you explained what it is for me that I really appreciate. And immediately I didn't call you back because all those minus 100, minus 50, minus, I'm using 0.01 and I'm getting minus 100, all red. And by the time I slept and at 2 a.m. when I woke up, I saw 20.0 in green, 30.0 in green. So I know I spoke to you and you said you can close in profit if the system does not close it. So all those things that I was worried about in the daytime that I called you, I'm saying all my trades are showing me losses. All of them at midnight, I closed all of them, all in profit. And I just started using this software like less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
Now, so I think if we let this go.
Now, let me tell you, Mr. Philip Okafor, I really appreciate what you are saying. I'm going to do a small analysis for every one of us. You know, this, if you ask me, when did I start trading this strategy? I'll tell you conveniently, I've started trading this strategy for 12 years. And I'll show you a result before we close now. You see, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Can somebody come to swap and look at what gold is taking from me? If I didn't close partial here, after I close partial here, gold has took $75 here. And here is giving me 41. Your arithmetic must be sound to understand the kind of broker you are using. Otherwise, brokers are so wicked. Excuse me, they have all the mechanism. As smart as you are, they are smart at their own end, and they have all the mechanism that if you're supposed to make $100 at the end of 2 months, they will have hit a swap of $90. Then you come back with $10. With my strategy, there's no way you can lose. But there's a way you can work that the result will not justify that waiting. That is number one. Number two, I will tell you, and I want us to carefully listen to what I want to do now. Let's go back to my laptop. I mean, my local laptop, because I don't want to do anything on my server. I don't want it to get slowed down. So let's just give me, okay. No, not here. I just want to, no, which was this? Okay, no. I want to log in. Okay, okay, no. Is this a server? Yeah, it's a server. I don't want to do anything. I don't like doing anything inside my server because it's going to stress me if I use the bandwidth anyhow. Is this the server again? No. Okay. Now, guys, I want us to look at this very, very critically. And I'll show you something that will make somebody like me, a trader like me, not to wait for second chart to be giving me profit to roll over. I would rather roll over with the first chart. Look at the distance between here and here. That is 7,259 pips. Okay. Now, yesterday, when I want to do all the training before I said, no, I'll wait for the class, it was here. This is where the price is. Okay. Now, it can be here because the distance is wide. So it can be moving between these two distance for the next week. And I'll tell you, I'll prove it to you. If you look at here and look at up to here, or let's say we should look at our channel. When did the market enter this channel? This channel we are talking about, let me quickly put something here. Because wisdom is profitable sometimes when we use it properly. Now, let me just put another one here. Sorry. Okay. Now, let's see when it entered this channel and it never come out of this channel. Price enter this channel and never come out of the channel. Here. Let me put it somewhere here.
Say, I just want to please note, use a crosshair for vertical period.
I know crosshair. I know how to use crosshair, but I don't want to use crosshair. I want to put a fixed line there. Did you understand what I said, sir? I want to put a fixed line.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So now, if you look at here, gold enter here August 12. Today's August 24. He refused to go out. That means gold has spent almost 2 weeks inside this channel. Gold can keep on wasting your time here, and you'll be accumulating the swap unnecessarily. If you are using a broker that doesn't use swap, then you are lucky. But why can't you just open the second chart, and when you have, as I've reduced this to my BRS, almost BRS minimum now. When I open the second chart on Monday, by Friday, I'm coming here on Friday. I won't come and do anything here again as of today. So when I open another chart on Monday, whatever that chart give me, let's say that chart give me $20. I want to take $15 out of that $20, not all the $20. I'm going to take $15 out of that $20 and see, can I use it to apply, can I apply it to here? Because anytime you are reducing here, you are giving yourself opportunity to be bounced back in the market with one chart and trade with more efficient profit intakes. Even if you have 10 charts, once this one is still here, you are not efficiently trading with more effective money management. So to me, I'm not saying everybody should do that. What I just want everybody to know is how to use my tools. Your thinking and my thinking can never be the same. And I will never say we must think same way. But I would share my own idea, the way I think, with you. So what I want to do is I want to reduce this, because why am I keeping this profit? 3%, 3.5%, I mean 3.7% in 7 days. It's too much for me to keep. I understand how market works. Why can't I give market 2% out of that 3 point something and keep 1 point something 7 days, and I make effectively use of my money to bring back my 5%, between 2% to 5% per month. That is my target. If I make 10% in a month, 6% in a month, is by mistake. It's not by my effort. My effort is just 2% of my capital to 5% of my capital. And if I have 5% of my capital at the end of the month, which I'm going to display in front of everyone at this month end, I take the money back to the market to relieve my edge. Because last year, 2023, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't have a single edge for 8 months. 8 months straight, no edge. Because market come with different patterns. But the more greedy you are, the more you can quickly play into market hand. Just release part of the money to the market, claim your capital back with small profit, liquidate everything, let your account start fresh. I'm not saying you are chasing market. I'm not chasing market with what I did. I didn't chase market, because what direction market goes doesn't concern me. But now, if you look at this channel that I created here, that means gold stand inside this channel for 2 weeks. That means you are saying that I should have left 3.76 for 2 weeks. Don't do anything with it. Then I go and open another chart for that chart to be covering up. It doesn't work that way. I would rather take part of the profit I took from the market to relieve myself from captivity. I'm not saying you should do that way, but I'm telling you that is my own thinking that has been working for me.
Sorry, sir. If I may quickly add something within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Working to relieve yourself immediately prior to opening chart 2 will be the best approach. Why? Like this trap in this channel now, you are incurring swap. That's one. Number 2, if you leave it at 0.75, you now open chart 2. You have no guarantee that chart 2 will now enter a hedge too.
It will edge. There's no way it will not edge. I normally tell people, even if I'll tell people, somebody called me last week that, Mr. Falarin, since January, I bought your software. I'm just enjoying myself for time. I said, please, guys, prepare for edging day. It won't go like that forever. So if now the person is not in my class because it's not edging for 6 months or January, February, for 7 months, and he refused to come to the class to come and learn, that edge will come. It can come in December. It can come in October. So, but when you have learned and you have understood it, when it comes, it won't become a scary thing for you. So me, I believe, that's why I keep on saying to us, don't let a profit become a bait that market will use to torment our life. If you make 5% of your account before the end of the month, take 3% of that 5% to reduce your edge. It's not your money. Your money is 50. My money is in this scenario is my $50,000. All the 1,000 plus. I know somebody will say, no, I don't want to. I would like take 1,000 plus. I will take 1,000 back. I'll keep 500. You are deceiving yourself. Market will give you a bait and you will lose that $50,000. Nothing will happen. Give part of the money back, reduce your stress, open the second chart, let second chart complement the first chart at a very minimal level, not at a big risk. And when you are opening the second chart, guys, I need Mr. Polo Amina. Yeah, can you quickly say something? Because I want to round up, please, guys.
Okay, my question is, I don't know if you had addressed it before, maybe in another class. If the robot starts operating and you're already in profit, can you just manually close it and then start the robot again?
No, don't do that. You can, no, hold on. Don't go and tamper with robot. That's why I said don't do that. Let me give you an instance. Let's say you are on your computer. Don't go to your server. You are on your laptop, your local computer, and you mistakenly come to your chart. I'm going to go there. That area of the question you asked is what you call trade management. Or what we have been doing now is what you call money management. There are two different things. But let me quickly just give you a tip of iceberg there. When you see that a profit is about $20, I've done it today. I've closed my profit manually like 4 or 5 times today, but not inside my server. Don't go, just leave your software and server alone. You can come to your laptop and close $1, $1, $2, $1, $2. It doesn't really matter. You can keep on closing it that way. But what I normally tell people is that before you close, there's something you need to know. For example, let me come here. I normally close my trade manually. Mr. Tunde, I will ask you, I will attend to you, but how do I close my trade manually? Let's say, look at this false signal is buy. And market started buying. This first buy came in, it failed. Second, fourth, fifth, fifth came, it failed. Immediately I saw that market moved up and 4 of them became profit. I can close it and keep the first trade it put on. If I'm available, it's not compulsory. Now, if market is now moving, and it came to another zone that I know there's a higher probability that this market will turn another zone is high, I can manually close it here if robot has not decided to close it. And what did you see? After the market reached that, let me put a sign there so that you can see what I'm talking about. Market move from here and it comes to this level, if you are available, it's not that you have to sit on your computer. You can manually close your trade here, this profit here. Because at this zone, probability is 50% that the market will turn back. And what happened? Market turn back. Because it turned back does not mean that you are going to lose money. What happened again? Market came here. So robot will eventually close it. But if you are there or you saw it, you close it, when market came here, robot will open another trade somewhere here. And it will be at your advantage by the time he came here. And by the time he came here, if you look at what we are talking about, sir, it's not a small day. This is 4 hours time frame. And 6 candles make a day. Can you count how many candles that came here? How many candles that came here? If you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 days. I mean 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, sir. Understood. Okay, so basically what you just said now is that if we want to even close, we can close manually, but we should not go to the server to close.
Yes.
We should go to the laptop or the PC to close it manually.
Yes.
We should not tamper with the server.
Once you set up your robot in the server, just leave the server there. Log into your account on your laptop. And another thing I need to give you when we reach that
mobile phone.
Or mobile phone, but mobile phone, I've seen somebody that made a mistake that went to close Edge. He saw a lot of profit at Edge and he closed it, bam, and opened the Edge there. That's another problem on the mobile phone. Because with the mobile phone, you may not know that you saw 0.25 buy. You don't know that the market has already opened sell that is equivalent to 0.25. Now you just go and close 0.25, bam, and you say it's fine. You've make money. You've not make money because one leg is opened. So that's why I normally say, personally to me, I don't like anything called mobile phone to trade. It's not for serious people. You can't put $1 million, I mean, even $1,000, and you say you are using mobile phone to manage it. You are risking your money. You can make a bloody mistake. I want to see my account on my laptop whenever I have time. That's why my strategy is not a strategy that you have to be carrying phone all over. If it is 3 days, 4 days, you have time to open your laptop 4 days and analyze what happened. Calculator and paper. You don't calculate, you don't use candle, you don't use anything. Calculator, paper, and pen. You sort your things out within 5 minutes and you close your laptop, you start your day, you're hustling back. So that is that. Mr. Tunde, can you quickly ask your question?
Good evening, sir. Mr. Folayan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My question is based on what if we don't want to trim our hair or do all over that we deposit a money. Let me just say January. We deposit the money in January and leave it for a whole year. And we do not trim or we do not do all that because some of us might be scared of taking risk of trimming, or some of us might be scared of losing money that we just want to put the money there in January and December. We close the trade and work out with the profits. What is the consequence of that?
Thank you. Please, Mr. Tunde, don't do that. The reason is that imagine the 4 assets you are trading Edge in June or July, and you didn't check, you just keep it there for December. When you come back in December, you see your money. Your money is not blown. It doesn't do anything. But you are not making profit, sir. And you're going to have float. So definitely you can't close that float because you don't make profit, you don't lose your money. So that is why you have to attend to hedge and swap, and you don't need to be afraid of losing money. With my strategy, if you follow every principle, you can't lose 1 cent. So why are you afraid of losing money? So it doesn't work that way, sir. You have to attend to hedge and rollover. But like I said, the robot for hedging and rollover is coming out for people that have phobia, that you have phobia for losing money. When I release the robot, I'll give it to, I'll put it on a group. So I don't know. It depends on the situation when the robot is completed, I'll look at my strength, my energy, or everything. Maybe I'll charge a penny or a cent for everybody to get a copy, or I don't know. I can't promise anything. But what I can promise is that I'm going to release Edge Stripper by God's grace very soon. I don't want to give anybody time, but very soon, because already I'm testing the beta version of it on my account. So when you do that, you just put that robot there. Then you can go away. That robot will start managing it for you. If you are afraid to touch your screen, but don't be afraid to touch your screen. Your screen, you have to be the confidence of be a trader. That's all. Because the strategy you are using now, you can't blow money. Mr. Today, it's not possible for you to blow money again. It's not possible. Just learn what we are teaching here, and it's enough. You can't leave it for 1 year. If you are lucky, there's no edge, because it's possible. In 2022, I don't have edging trade for about 10 months. So if after 10 months it's edge, then in December you can make profit, because remember that all the other 9 months you are making profit. And that's what I'm going to talk about rollover. When we want to do rollover, the reason why we should do rollover, that we are not going to consider the profit we made before account edge, is very important. We call it money management skill as well. I think we are going to take care of that one on Sunday. On Sunday.
Mr. Fawani.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Fawani, can I ask a question?
Yeah, ask a question, please.
Okay, let me just say, okay, in January now, for example, in January, when the market is open in January 1st, we deposit the money on it and just do rollover for a whole year.
Yeah.
Is it possible?
I can't say it's possible. It's market. Nobody knows what market will do. If market give you opportunity not to roll over, you won't roll over. If market give you opportunity not to trim, you won't trim. But no trader can tell you that it won't possible. It's like you're asking me as a retail trader that if you put a stop loss, you put a trade and you put a stop loss, is it possible for your stop loss not to eat? That's the question you're asking me. Anything can happen. Nobody knows what can happen. That's why we are equipping ourselves for if this happen, this is how we solve it. If this happen, this is how we solve it. Because it can happen at any time. So I can't guarantee you that nothing will happen in the Forex market. The only thing I can guarantee you, 99%, is that you can't blow your account if you use my software properly. Your account cannot blow. I can guarantee you that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Fola.
Yes, what's that?
It's me, Sam.
Okay, Mr. Sam.
Thank you very much for everything.
Yes, sir.
Two things. When you were doing the trimming right now.
Yeah.
First of all, the 0.06 that you used.
Yeah.
How did you come about it? And secondly, you know, when you were placing the new order now, you went into the server and you did it and you put a robot on. Does it mean that when you want to place any new order, you have to do that in the server?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out. Yeah.
Okay, question one, how did I get 0.06? I got my 0.06 from my calculation. I said, the first question I asked is that, how much profit have I made in 7 days in gold? I've made $1,587. Yeah. Then when we look at the value of 0.01, the value is $65. I don't understand that.
Cents, yeah, 51 cents.
Then I divided what I've made, which is 1,587 by 65.31. It gave me 24 times. 24 times. Then I said, out of these 24 times, I'm going to use half of it. Half of 24 is what, sir?
12. Okay.
Yes, 12. Now the 12, I cannot close one side 12. Please, are you listening with me, Mr. Sam, or you are?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Then out of 24, I divide 25 by 2, I got 12. Then the 12 I want to roll over. I cannot do that 12 in one side. I must do it on buy and sell side. So that 12, I divided it by 2. I remove 6 on top from buy. I remove 6 on sell. And that's how I got it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Tope.
Hello.
And
Hello?
then the other one about the placing the trade.
Okay, placing a trade is I don't understand what you mean by placing a trade, but let me just give you a scenario of what I want to do. You see, your account has edged last week on pounds, you know? Good. Next week, the reason why I didn't give you advice of opening the second chart is because the version of robot you are using now cannot handle it. Cannot handle it. So the version of robot I'm going to put on in the group next week will handle it. You download it, then you go to your server and replace your old robot with the new robot. Then you can open a second chart, which is pounds USD, magic number 2, and loaded the value again. So that one now will be compensating your your pounds that edged last week. You remember that we trim it together once, then you trim it again yourself. If you look at what you have trimmed, it has compensated, it has reduced.
Then
you now
I've
open
been down one today as well.
Okay, then that means you have to do second chart of pounds USD, not another asset, because your capital is so little. You are trading in dollars. So you open second chart, which is pounds USD, and the magic number will be 2. Every parameter will remain the same. Okay.
So what I'm trying to say, so in this one, you go into the server and then you place the order, right?
You must go to the server because anything that involves robot must be done inside the server.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Francis.
Francis. Okay, I saw Tokwe raising now. Did Mr. Francis raise up the hand? Please raise up your hand before you talk, please.
Okay. I just want to ask, will this be posted to the WhatsApp group?
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Yes, I'm doing. It's like I'm getting everything right properly how to do. I don't do all this thing before. That's why the first 2 or 3 classes messed up. But now, as I'm doing it now, in fact, I can even drop it raw. I don't need to edit it because I don't even have that time to edit. So I will drop it.
Nice.
I'll drop it in the group so that people can revisit it. It's fine.
Yeah, that would be nice because I'm in and out. I'm at work. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem, sir. Talk by.
Thank you for today's class, sir.
You're welcome.
I want to ask, can you quickly give us an insight into the hedge stripper that you are building for us in terms of if there will be option for us to choose FIFO, LIFO, rollover, random. Then my second question very quickly is, can you share with us, Mr. Yomi's idea that you said you're going to include into the robots?
There's not too much idea there. I've said it several times. The current robot you are using doesn't trade the same chart with different magic number because the one we are using now is going to continue on your first chart. And if you are a gold trader, it's very risky to do that. So that's what I'm just doing adjustment in the robot so that it can handle 2 charts. Because who is talking in the group? Who is talking in the group? Off your mic. Okay, thank you. I've learned that. So that is that about that. I can't discuss anything about that because it's a coding. So what is the second question you ask?
Okay, so the first one I said the insight into the hedging stripper, if we're going to be having options, what is the return over investment?
Hedging stripper will do basically what I'm showing you guys we are doing manually. That's what hedging stripper will do. So just take it that way. Hedging stripper will do what we are learning manually. And you are going to know how to use it properly because already you've understand how to do it manually. So I think it shouldn't give you problem. I will make it, I'm thinking of making it automated and I'm taking it to make it hybrid. So it depends on how I feel because some people they have phobia for not have control on their investment. The robot is taking over 100%. Even me, I have that phobia. I don't like it. I want a situation whereby I can make a decision for my robot. That, okay, at this time, I want to be the one making the decision. Because if you make a robot 100% automated, that means even when a robot is making wrong decision, you can't control it. To me, it doesn't make sense. But I will see what to do when we release the software. Mr. Ejike Enyi.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for this lecture. Today is my first time, and I'm just getting to know you, and I joined this for the first time.
Okay.
And I've really gained a lot, though I still have a lot of things to learn. Maybe I didn't start from the basic with you, but at least with what I've learned, I know with time I'm going to get it properly. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, there's no problem. Let me tell you, the secret of my strategy is just trimming rollover. That's all. When robots manage your account and the edge, just know trimming rollover. Once you can undo that, you don't even need me again for your entire life. Just get the robot, keep it. Okay, that is all. Okay, now let me quickly show us something about what I've been using the robots to do, so that you will not think that how this guy is trading, will he make profit? Will he not be frustrated? No, you can't. If you have it at the back of your mind that your investment is not a quick cash, that you want to quickly cash out, you cannot get it wrong. So let me just show us the proof for that. So, and we call it a day. I've tried several times. Okay, can anybody see my screen now? Mr. GK, drop
Yes,
your hand.
sir.
Drop your hand.
You can see.
Drop your hand. This is where I trade. And you can see this account I started in October 6, 2022. Somebody asked me about the performance of the robot. That's why I printed out August 14. I've liquidated this account. Is zero balance as of today. This account is for my birthday, and I traded it for 18 months. And you can see I add fund, I remove fund, I add fund, I remove. Sometimes when I need money urgently, I come to my investment, I put it out, and I put it back. So there's no crime in that, you see. So now I traded it for 18 months from October till July, June 2020, July last month. This is August. And this is what my drawdown interpreted to. For that 18 months, my drawdown is 39.39, which is $582 of my money. And I funded the account with $922, and my net profit that I liquidated is $201. That's the profit as the time I liquidated the account for the purpose of the investment. Now, Mr. Philip Okafor, are you there? Mr. Philip Okafor. Okay.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yeah, because yesterday we spoke about you always see losses. I told you the difference between losses and float. This account for 18 months, it has a float. But what is the difference? When I want to close this account was on 145% profit. But the time of my investment to liquidate it as rich, I want the money for my birthday. So I close everything, including the negative float, and my profit come back from 145% to 117. Because those floats, I gave it to the broker. So it's a loss, but it's not a loss because my money is 922 and I came out with 2001. So I'm just trying to let you realize that if you let your investment run for long term, there's no way you are not going to come out with profit, even despite the fact that you're having float. My float, I don't remember my negative float, but I know that my account sat on 145% return on investment. And because I need my money, I close it. And when the float was deducted from my balance, I still sat on 117% in 18 months. So definitely, if I leave this account to run for 2 years, there's possibility I will sit on 150% return over investment. And this is the way what I'm showing you guys is the way I've been trading. for a very long time. This is the way I trade. My own money and some people's money that I'm managing, some portfolio I'm managing. This is where I'm trading it. Mr. Prince Will Aaron.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, sir.
I've been on the ground listening. So I'm hearing a lot of people saying something about the tools and something so you don't finish your bank page and all that, or don't log on. You know, you just sent me the things today. So I'm still looking at it to know where I can install it. Obviously, I just wanted you to explain a bit about installation. Is it on Mat 4? And what
Mr. Prince, Mr. Prince,
yeah,
this section doesn't cover that one. That one is a personal issue. After the class, you can talk to me or talk to me tomorrow. I'll just tell you what to do, how you install. Yeah, installation, what is not, is that one is a personal issue. Yes. So I think we can call it a day now for every one of us. By this time tomorrow, I'll drop a recording on the chat in the group. In my private group, not a public group. If you are a public group, you are with us, it's not a crime. But all these recorded version, you may not get it. So that's only the difference. So please, I think we call it a day. I think all of us support that. And we wait to meet on Sunday again. I've been trying several times not to spend more than 1 hour in this program, but every time I enter 2 hours, and there's no way I can stop everybody because it's like everybody is involved in what we are doing. So there's no way I can stop anybody. So please, let's call it a day until we meet again on Sunday. I think we are right. I will say good night to every one of us.
Sorry, Mr. Falarin, before you go.
Yeah, good night, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Falarin, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, Mr. Philip.
Sorry. Did you give out a scheme of work, like a list of the topics we are covering? Maybe I missed it somewhere, or you're just saying it from your.
I drop it the first day, and I've covered what I've dropped in the first day.
Oh, the first day. That means I missed it, sir. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I can copy it and send it to you on WhatsApp.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for all you do. We really do appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Night.